go into the OMT Finance project. A warm welcome, everybody, for this Welcome Talk Spaces. I'm Glenn, your host. Today we have joining us OMT Finance. We've got Stan and Hayden here to speak about the project. We'll be going into that shortly. But before we start, can you tell us about yourselves and how you got involved in the crypto industry, guys?
Okay, so before Open MetaTrade, I used to work on some DeFi project in different categories like GameFi, NFT collection, centralized exchanges, and even a non-custodial wallet. So like I know that like the current financial model in DeFi spaces need to be changed. Uh, the struggle of controlling the inflation is huge. On the rewards the project token itself, like they had to get new money from new users to pay the latecomers. That's why we come up with Open MetaTrade as a project that can create and make real value for its user, its community, and the whole space.
Okay, great, Stan. So, yeah, give us an introduction for these spaces about Open Meta Trade Finance. You've got the decentralized exchange, and you're going to be on Arbiter and the Onus Chain network as well.
Yeah, so at the first phase, we will deploy Open MetaTrade on Arbitrum and Honor Chain. We choose Honor Chain because like Honors is one of our main bikers. They support us a lot with the market, the marketing, and the financial. They are leading our private round at the moment. Yeah.
Okay, great. And yeah, tell us about the decentralized exchange compared to other decentralized exchanges. I think you can have a 250x leverage as well on the platform and everything else about the platform compared to other decentralized exchanges.
Yeah. So like, can you repeat the question? It's,
Yeah, for the spaces, I was wondering if you can tell us about the decentralized exchange compared to other decentralized exchanges and what will be available for users on the platform.
okay. So like, compared to normal centralized exchange, where user doesn't require to do the KYC with us. So like just with a non-custodial wallet like MetaMask or Trust Wallet, so you can accept Open Market and do the leverage. Uh, yeah, some country doesn't allow high leverage, up more than two. I think it depends on the country. But with Open Market, other decentralized chains, like everyone can use and do the leverage up to their one.
Yeah, and so one more reason, so we decide to start with the 250 time leverage. So because we want everyone can maximize their profits and optimize their trade with just a small amount of deposit.
Okay, great, Stan Hayden. And what will the profits be used for from the decentralized exchange? Will it be like buyback and burns on the token? Will it be marketing plans around the platform and the token?
Okay, so like almost like 100% of the profit from the fees with Open Market is share back to OMT staker, OMT holder, and to our liquidity provider. So like when you stake OMT, you will receive like 30% of our profit sharing. And when you when you add liquidity in Open MetaTrade, you will receive like 70% of the profit sharing. We will take like 1% of the total fees add like to like for operation to maintain the system. Yeah, that's all.
Okay, great, Stan. And you've got a staking system where you can earn 3 types of rewards. Can you go through the APR, the APY? Is it locked, unlocked staking? How does it work for investors?
So like, can you repeat? It's kind of hard
Yeah,
to
I
hear
was
on
just
on
asking
my phone.
for the spaces. Can you tell us about the staking system? You can earn 3 types of rewards. So I was wondering what the APY is, and is it locked, unlocked staking?
Okay, so like with OMT, we will have like 2 kind of different pool. Like one is flexible one, other is locked one. So with flexible staking pool, you will receive 3 kind of different rewards. One is 30% of the profit sharing. It will come in it, not just the token. The second reward is like escrow OMT. It has the same value when you stake OMT. The third one is multiplier point. So this will use to like boost your yield. Like you receive 1 each when you stake 1,000 OMT. But when you have multiplier point, you stake it, you can receive more than just 1 each. About the second pool is the lock one. You need to lock OMT in about like 30 days. I think we will have detailed announcement about this. You will receive like USDCR. It's like a reward token. It has the same value. It has value of $1 when user use it to pay for trading fee on the platform.
Okay, so are you all clear about the OMT staking pool?
Yeah, that's great, guys. And you've also got a referral system. Can we go into the details around that, and a loyalty program as well for using the decentralized exchange?
Yeah, about the referral programs, like we have multi-level and multi-tier for that. Like you can be our partner who introduced a broker who introduced a new user. That is our multi-level referral programs. But the multi-tier, like our broker can be 2 different level. They will receive different percentage of rebate, and user who got referred from them will have different percentage of discount, depends on the level of the broker. And that's the referral program. But the loyalty program is for our trader. So just trade more than a number of daily volume, our trader will receive rewards. And okay, about the fees, so we offer the lowest trading fee and in the market, and lesser fee than other central exchange. Well, with open MetaTrade, you don't have to worry about like funding rate or liquidation fees. With open MetaTrade, we are only have 3 kind of fees. I think one is the execution fees when you make the order. The second is opening and closing the position, and the third one is the borrowing fees, like the fee to maintain their orders. Yeah, that's compared to other centralized chain. Okay, to other project in our same category, like other decentralized chain, our fee is like 60% cheaper than other projects. Normally, they will do like 0.1% on each opening and closing fee, but we offer like 0.04%, just like in other centralized exchange, like Binance. Yeah.
I see, Stan. And you're launching on Arbitrum, the decentralized exchange. Are you looking? I think I was looking at the white paper, and you're going to move to the BNB chain in the future as well. And what sort of tokens will be available and stable coins on the platform?
Yeah. So like in the first place, we will do Arbitrum and on the chain. After the mainnet, we will start integration. The phase 2 is like deploying on BNB, deploying on a BSC. Yeah.
Okay, great. And you've got the OMT token. What sort of position are we at the moment? Is it pre-sale, private sale for investors?
Yeah. So like we have our private sale leading by Honors. Yeah, they closed it like last month. So right now we are having our pre-sale on our website. The pre-sale started from March 2nd, but we already raised like to 55 each on Honors Launchpad. Right now we are doing the pre-sale on our website and on Gate, which is like pre-sale on Honor chain.
And okay, so about the initial IDO allocation across three platforms is the 250,000 OMT, and on Arbitrum network, there will be 45,000 tokens. So you can use your USDC or USDT on Arbitrum to participate in the IDO with a minimum buy of 10 USDC. And you should remember to save some Ether for the gas fee. Okay, so however, please keep in your mind that the public sale has started yesterday on March 5, and it will end at 7 a.m. UTC on buy of 10 USDC. And you should remember to save some Ether for the gas fee. Okay, so our IDO is going to end on tomorrow. So it means that there will be less than 1 day to enjoy our launchpad and save some of your cash and prepare for our most anticipated IDO. And at the token generation event, you will be able to claim 10% of your allocation. And after 60 days, that you can claim the remaining 90%. This 90% will be vested once per 3 seconds, and this process will end within just 9 months. And one more interesting thing about our IDO is that the liquidity for OMT tokens will be added on Uniswap V3 after the IDO on Arbitrum network ends. And with the pre-sale price of $2, we're targeting price of $10. Yeah, you heard it right. So right after the IDO is the incentivized testnet. So stay tuned and join our community for more information.
And like we list OMT on Uniswap V3, not just V2, because V3 is normally for the small volatile token. So we will use V3 to like keep the price in always higher than the ideal price. So like it's like lesser risk for our investor. Yeah.
Okay, let's see, Stan and Hayden. And let's go into the tokenomics of the OMT token, and it's going to be a governance token, I was reading. So there'll be a DAO with voting rights. What type of DAO will you be using for the OMT token? Did you get that question, guys? I was asking about the tokenomics for the OMT token, and it's also going to be a governance token, so there'll be a DAO with voting rights. And what type of DAO will be used for the OMT token?
Okay, so can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, so about the tokenomics, so with the total supply of 2 million tokens, we have divided them into different parts with different purpose. For the reward pool, it would take the most, around 70%. So this number ensures that we will have enough ETH OMT to reward the stakers. And for the ideal allocation, we are, it take about 12.5%. Accurate to 255,000 OMT. So as I mentioned before, at the token generate event TGE, you will receive the 10% of your allocation, and after 60 days, you can claim the remaining 90%, and this 90% will be vested per block over 9 months. So one block on the Honors chain took around 3 seconds, So yeah, you heard it right. So every 3 seconds you can claim your OMT token once. And for the private sale, yeah, we have around 5% for angel investor and venture capital for them to fund us, and for us to have the capital to maintain the long run. And we'll have one more 5% of OMT token for the liquidity for listing on a centralized exchange maybe later. And yeah, about the private sale token, they will be clipped for the first 60 days and then go linear vesting during a period of 12 months. And for the marketing purpose, we have around 50,000 OMT. And yeah, the initial supply of this marketing fund is just around 10,000 OMT, and the remaining will be vested over 2 years. And for the developers, we have another 5%, and this amount token will be clipped for 6 months, and then go linear vesting during the period of 2 months. Yes, you heard right about the tokenomics.
Yeah. Okay. So about the DAO, yeah. OMT is the governance token of Open MetaTrade. We will have the voting, and we will do like proposal, not just a normal DAO, but it will be in phase 2 of the project. We will start deploying the proposal and the voting after the mainnet on the end of March.
Okay, great, guys. And you're also planning an OMT launchpad in Q3 this year as well. Could we go into details about what you're planning for the launchpad?
Okay, so like we will have the launch tomorrow. The listing is on 9 a.m. and the mainnet will so like after the listing, the earn feature will go live. That's that means like user can have OMT to stake it in our in OMT staking pool. After the 2 weeks, like on 70, the trading testnet will go public, so like everyone can try and trade and give feedback for us, and the mainnet will go live in the end of March.
Okay, great. But I was asking about the OMT launchpad you'll have in Q3 this year. You're planning your own launchpad as well?
Oh, okay. So we have our launchpad since the second of March. On honors launchpad, from we raised like 10 billion. We are Vietnam Dong in honors launchpad, and we are having the IDO on our website at the moment.
Okay, so
Okay.
in case that you wonder how much is 10 billion Vietnam dong, so you can just imagine over 255 Ether.
It's about like $400,000. Yeah.
Okay, great. I was asking about your own launchpad.
No,
Actually,
yeah.
you're planning a
Okay, I got it.
launchpad in the future as well.
It's the OMT launchpad in the roadmap. It means like we will have the OMT pre-sale. Yeah. I think it's misunderstanding.
Okay, so
No problem.
to be clear, the OMT Launchpad is it is exactly the OMT pre-sale, and now we are doing it right on our website. So you can visit OMT.finance to join the IDO on Arbitrum and Owners Chain Network.
Okay, I see, Stan and Hayden. And what you're planning around partnerships in the crypto space? Have you been making some partnerships around the project?
Okay, like at the first phase, scene, like we do the launchpad. We do the pre-sale before our product comes out. So like at the moment, our main partner is Honors. Okay, like for those who don't know, like Honors is like an investment application in Vietnam with about like 2.5 million users. Like it has really great community on Facebook. So like as a main partner, owners will like support us about everything about the marketing and the community. The second one is like honor chain, also like a part of honors ecosystem. Yeah, that's our main partner at the moment. For our at the moment we also have other like media partner. They have like introduce and increase the awareness of open MetaTrade. Right after the testnet, right after the staking pool is live, we will start doing our partnership with some other project, like some non-custodial wallet, like to get our app on their screen. When the trading testnet is open, we will do more partnership with other projects like can provide liquidity and like some DeFi project like they can do VOR or like staking and borrowing with our token. Yeah, when the mainnet is live, I think we will focus on like partner with like lending and borrowing or like liquidity project to help like increase the liquidity in our platform. So like in our platform, the liquidity is for trading. Everyone can be liquidity provider, even for retail investor. Yeah, so like we will focus more on that. Like without liquidity, no one can really trade, right?
Okay, I see, Stan. And what's the marketing plans going forward? How are you going to promote the decentralized exchange and the token over the next quarter?
Okay, so to be clear, we are not going to promote our token because we focus 100% about it first on the product. Because since we believe that the product is the core of everything, if we bring the user a complete trading experience and liquidity providing experience, yeah, sure that they will come to join us and trade on us and become liquidity provider on our protocol, and therefore we can generate more revenue to share to the OMT staker and liquidity providers. And once they the community they realized how profitable OMT is, yeah, the problem is just time. We believe so.
Okay, like so with OMT investor, like we do our best at first. Like we deploy our staking pool, we add liquidity on Uniswap V3. That's it for our investor. But after that, we focus more on the product, like on our trader and our liquidity provider. They are the one who keep the platform going, not just the token price.
I see. And have you had a smart contract audit on the token?
Okay, so like
Or will that come after launch?
okay, so like our token contract is audited by Solid Proof. When mainnet is Osmosa, we will do more audit on our exchange contract and staking contract. It will make people more confident when they trading on our exchange. So that is a good one, I think.
Okay, great. Yeah, Solid Proof is a great auditing company for smart contracts. Let's open up these spaces for questions. Let's see, we've got Aisha here. You had a question for OMT Finance. Go ahead.
Yeah, thanks, Glenn. So, I've read on your white paper that following the start of vesting, escrowed OMT tokens will be converted into OMT every second and will entirely vest in 365 days. I was wondering, will investors get all the converted OMT tokens at the end of vesting period, or they will be getting tokens gradually over vesting time period?
Yeah, they will get it gradually over 3 seconds. So like at TGE, they will get the 10% of the token they bought, and after 16 days, it will the other 90% will start investing per block, like 3 seconds. It yeah for over 9 months, like to 17 days. Yeah.
Okay. And in your white paper, it is also mentioned that multiplier points can increase a user's staking yield and reward. I would like to know the factors that determine how many multiplier points an investor can earn.
Okay, like the APR for the multiplier point is 100%. It means like when you stake 1,000 OMT, you will get 1,000 multiplier point in 1 year. In 1 year, so like you will receive it every 3 seconds, like for every block. Like you like on the first day, in the first day you will receive 1,000 divided to 365. You will get like 2.7 multiplier point per day. Yeah.
Understood. And traders will receive daily reward points based on the size of their converted trades and closed trading positions. Could you please clarify what's the use cases of these rewards points? For instance, will users receive discounts on trading fees?
Yeah, so yeah, we will make a clear explanation so you can just understand that. Just imagine you have 1,000 OMT token and you stake it in the OMT staking pool, and the currently APR is just it's around 30%, and by staking multiplier point, you can earn the boost percentage. So that 30% APR might rise uh, after a long time, and it can reach around 40% APR. Yeah, so that's the easiest to understand explanation of multiplier point. When you stake this point, you can boost your earning yield and reward when you stake the OMT in the staking pool. And for the fee discount, yes, we have USDCR, the special token in our ecosystem, and its value is equivalent to USDC. Means that when you have one USDCR, you will have the value of one USDC.
Okay, it makes me clear now. Thank you. So, moving to my next question, I want to know if users will be able to buy cryptocurrencies on your platform using credit cards or other fiat options.
I think not yet. We will focus on the trading part, like with our liquidity pool. Like they will have 50% is stable coin, 50% is other high volume token like ETH, Bitcoin, Union Link, so they can trade and swap with the liquidity pool. So when buying fiat, fiat and stable coin, I think we will we will consider that in our next phase. Yeah.
Got it. I was also wondering which crypto wallets are supported by OMT DEX, and are hardware wallets like Trezor and Ledger also supported?
Yeah. Right now we currently support MetaMask, Wallet Connect, and Coinbase. In the future, we will do more collaboration with other non-custodial wallet to bring awareness to open MetaTrade and we to integrate more wallet option for user. About Ledger, yeah, I think we will do that later. Yeah, we will focus on the non-custodial wallet on the app first before the hard one.
Okay, so Ledger seems like a good choice.
Okay. And will there also be iOS and Android apps available?
So open MetaTrade is the app. You just need a non-custodial wallet. When you use your phone, you just need to access the app browser like in MetaMask or Trust Wallet to connect with Open MetaTrade. It's not that we we didn't tend to like deploy on Android or iOS apps. Yeah.
Understood. Okay, last question from me. In the Open MetaTrade white paper, it is stated that users will be able to trade Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other popular cryptocurrencies, as well as stocks and indexes, directly from their digital wallets. Could you explain how the trading of stocks and indexes will be facilitated on the OMT DEX?
Can you repeat the question? The last one.
Yeah, yeah, sure. It's about stocks and indexes. Could you explain how the trading of stocks and indexes will be facilitated on the OMT DEX?
Okay, so like in the first phase, when user trading like Bitcoin, ETH, Unionlink, they will trade through our liquidity pool. That pool like will take money, take profit when trader lose their order, and that liquidity pool will pay trader when they win. So in the second phase, when users are able to trade stock and indices, there will be another liquidity pool for that.
All right, got it. Thank you. Thank you so much for answering all my questions.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you for the questions, Asia. Let's move to Captain Levi. You had a question for OMT Finance. Go ahead.
Yeah, thanks, Glenn. Can you guys hear me all right?
Yes.
Yeah, coming through.
Okay. So, my first question is on a statement that I saw on your white paper. You already talked about this a bit, but I would like you to explain more on this question. You actually made mention of the fact that the futures can have up to 250 times leverage, just like a decentralized exchange, but the users maintain the custody of their funds. One of the drawbacks of the decentralized nature of this exchange is that liquidity issues and slower transaction times can occur because centralized exchanges they usually pour more money to ensure that the transaction times have a high TPS. But here, can you tell us about your transaction speeds? Because transaction speed matters a lot when people are actually making these trades.
Okay, so like for as a decentralized chain, the interval is about like 3 seconds per block. So in that block, can have we win our keeper will execute the user order. Yeah, that different from the centralized chain order book. Okay, like our for open MetaTrade, liquidity is the vital things. Like user need uh, the liquidity pool need to have enough money, have enough access for user to trade. Like they can go long or go short when there is enough liquidity in the pool. So yeah, we will focus on the liquidity part when the mainnet come out.
Okay. That's fine. That's good to know. So you just said that there's 3 seconds per block, right? How about very volatile trades? For example, people trading with Bitcoin, people trading Bitcoin against USDT and the likes.
Okay, so like to prevent that, we use the price feed from the oracle. Now, so like the price is aggregate from a lot of sources, like from centralized chain or from other like project has collect the information about the price. So like and in our liquidity pool, we has like 50% is stablecoin, 50% is other high volume access like Bitcoin and it's really hard to like manipulate the price of Bitcoin and ETH. and the price and the price is taken from the oracle. So like, and we don't use other tokens like Dogecoin or Shiba, the high volatile token.
Okay, so to be clear, you can add and want any support assets in the liquidity pool, and the assets must be stablecoin or highly traded assets such as the Bitcoin, Ether, USDT, Owners, BNDC, Link, and Uni. So we provide a variety range of trading assets and on the platform, and we also provide a diverse range of liquidity assets to be provided, so that user can have multiple choice when choose to be liquidity providers on our protocol.
All right. Okay. Thanks for that information. So the next thing that caught my attention was I'm still on your docs, but I am on your roadmap, and I saw a link to the roadmap updates. I want to believe that this is an updated information regarding the roadmap, but when I clicked it, I actually saw it in another language. So I don't know, is there an English version that can be accessed so that people can stay up to date for those who read English?
Yeah. Okay. So like we have our main backer is honest. So they have a large communities in Vietnam. So at first we focused on Vietnamese user. So and after that we do more on the global one. So at the moment we have only English and Vietnamese as our main language.
Okay, so in the coming time, we
Okay,
may
so
provide more choices in languages, so which you can find on our Discord. Maybe there will be more server with the supported languages.
all right. Okay, so that's actually good to know. It's good to know that you'll be providing a wide domain of languages. So my next question is concerning your IDOs. I actually saw the fact that you ran a private sale fundraising. One potential drawback of private sale fundraising is that those people who actually poured money, those people and companies who actually poured money into your private sale, they are taking, normally when people do this, they're actually giving sweet spots in the company that they are pouring these investments in. Would you be doing something like this? Because when people run these sweet spots, the private investors, they may have discounted prices, or they have more favorable terms than people in the public. And over time, this will actually bring a bad rep to the projects being invested in. So, are you guys doing anything like this? And tell me, um, did you treat your those who participated in the private sale? What benefits do they have, and in what way is the public also going to benefit from this on a close equal level?
Okay. So first thing, our private sale investor mostly are communities, and the private sale allocation is cliff 60 days in the TGE, and it will be a linear vesting over 12 months, and it will be vested like per block. So we not just focus on like institute or like VC. We do our private sale with communities so they can like do marketing and bring awareness and attention to the project. And yeah, I know like they have a sweet spot uh, for the price, but like after it unlock the allocation, we do have multiple staking pool for them like to get more from that. So like we're not afraid like they will dump the tokens just like to like, yeah, maybe they know that maybe they will close the profit, but just some of it, and they will use it to stake and earn like 30% of our profit sharing. Yeah, so we not so worried about that.
Okay, so one more reason for us to stay rest assured because since we enable the function that every 3 seconds OMT will be vested once, so this mechanism will reduce the maximum selling power from the angel investor or communities. So you can you feel free to trade and invest by staking OMT on a platform.
I really appreciate your honesty and transparency here. Here's my final question. I'm still on your docs and I'm on the USDCR. From my understanding, did you peg the USDCR to USDC to use it as a reward for, the investors? And why did you peg it to, a lookalike stable coin? And did you are there other ways that people can actually benefit and choose their own reward tokens, or is it fixed to the USDCR?
Okay, so like the USDCR is a reward token. It can only be obtainable from our marketing promotion and through the staking pool. We might deploy the OMT USDCR staking pool right after the listing. So like the value of the USDCR is the same with USDC. Like it will be used to pay the fees. So they will not be a designated liquidity pool or any additional incentive for holding or trading or transferring USDCR. So yeah, it only remain like $1 when the trader used to pay for trading fees.
I really want to appreciate your detailed answers to the questions. OMT Finance actually looks something huge. I'm wishing you guys the very best, and I hope that things go according to plan and that the OST Finance stays bullish moonward. Thank you very much for answering. Over to you, Glenn. Thanks, Glenn.
Yeah. Thanks for the question, man.
Thanks for the questions, Captain Levo. We've got Ramat up next. You had a question for OMT Finance. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, Glenn. Okay, so Western also asked you about the peg for your USDCR. So I want to understand that you have USDC in treasury backing the USDCR. How is the price of how is the price of USDCR maintained equivalent to USDC?
So like I think you misunderstand that the we don't do anything to back the USDCR price. It always remains like $1 when user used to pay for trading fee. That's it. Its only use case is to pay for trading fee. Like when you open or closing a position in open MetaTrade, like normally you will use the native token of that chain or use the stablecoin to pay for the opening and closing fees. So user trader our user trader can have the option to use USDCR to pay for that trading fee instead.
Is maintaining the price of USDCR to $1, correct?
Yeah, it's always be $1. We don't need to like have USDC to back it.
Okay, so on your white paper, it is stated that the cost of minting, burning, or performing swaps will vary based on whether the transactions increase or decrease the asset balance. So I want to know, will the rebalancing occur automatically, or will it be a manual process?
Yeah, it will be like automatic process, but we will do the weighted manually, and it will depends on like which asset to provide liquidity to the pool. Yeah.
Okay, just to be clear, investors need to stake OMT tokens to get escrowed USDCR, correct?
Yes. We will have two staking pool. One is flexible one, other is lock one. So when you stake in the flexible staking pool, uh, you will receive like extra OMT, 30% profit sharing, and multiplier point. When you stake OMT in the lock staking pool, you will receive the USDCR.
Okay, I would also like to confirm whether escrowed OMT and escrowed USDC are non-tradable tokens and they can only be vested to get OMT and USDCR tokens.
Yes, mate, but you can transfer them. You can transfer the ES OMT and ES USDCR, but like you have to transfer the whole account, your whole wallet. Yeah.
Okay, understood. Okay, final question. So, USDCR will only be used as a trading fee, or it has other use cases in the ecosystem as well?
Yeah, at the moment they are only used for paying the trading fees on the platform. We will have other use case for USDCR in the future. Yeah, but at the moment they are only used to pay for the trading fees.
Okay, understood. Thank you so much for answering. Over to you, Glenn.
Thank you for the question, Rahman. Let's move to Venice. You had a question for the OMT Finance team. Go ahead. Are you there, Venice? No, it doesn't look like Venice is coming through. So, yeah, guys, people join the spaces in the middle of these AMAs. So maybe we can do a recap over the OMT Finance project for anyone who's joined the call later on.
Oh, you asking me?
Yeah, that'd be great if you can do a recap for anyone who missed the first half of the spaces, give them an update on OMT Finance and what you're building.
Okay, so overall, OMT or Open MetaTrade is a derivative decentralized exchange. We are offering the lowest trading fee in the market, 60% cheaper than other DEX projects, and 50% less fees than other centralized projects. Like we offer like 0.04% for opening and closing position. We have dual token là OMT and OFP. Also, the third one is the reward token, the USDCR. So you can take OMT to earn for kind of different rewards, including S OMT, which has the same value when you stake OMT. You also receive multiplier point and profit sharing when you stake AS OMT. Besides, we have lock staking pool for either to stake OMT and receive the USDCR, which is to pay the trading fee on the platform. The second, so the other thing about open market is the fees, like only like four kind of fees on our exchange is the opening and closing position, execution fees for our keeper to do the order, the borrowing fees, and the swap fee. So let's talk more about the borrowing fees. Like when you opening a position in our exchange, it means like you borrow the assets in the liquidity pool. It's not just like you place an order with the order book in centralized exchange. Also, yeah, that's the trading system. Well, we do like 250x on leverage. In the first way, we win have Bitcoin, it Uni and Link in the trading option. In the second phase, we will integrate like stock and indices, not just like American stock like Apple, Google, S&P 500 or Dow Jones. We also do like other top country indexes, like even in Vietnam and other country.
Okay, thanks very much for the recap there, Stan and Hayden. It's been great speaking to you today from OMT Finance, and I'm looking forward to the future for the decentralized exchange going forward. As we say, WorldCoin Talk Spaces is for education and research. We recommend you check out the website, the white paper, and if anyone's got any more questions after the spaces, you can join their official Twitter account here. It's open Meta Trade. If you just click on their logo there, that'll get you through to their Twitter account, and you'll get their socials from there. Thank you very much for coming today, guys. It's been great speaking to you.
Yeah, thanks for having us today. Love to tell you guys about Open MetaTrade. We are having the pre-sale at the moment, so don't forget to check it out.
Okay, so I'm here just to remind you guys that after the IDO, we will launch the staking pool, and you can stake OMT to earn USDCR with a starting APR of over 1,000,000%. And after that, we will launch the incentivized testnet in the middle of the March, and who knows, there might be a special privilege for participants. So let's join our community and find out more.
Okay, thank you very much, and take care, guys. Great speaking to you.